I don't judge people. I just give my fair opinion. Come on in, Lounge with John. The Lounge is where we talk about everything and anything.
Lounge
Leave out
with
all
John.
the drama and all the trouble.
Lounge with John.
We welcome everybody in.
Come on in and lounge with John. Come on, y'all.
Come on in and lounge with John. Everybody's welcome here. Come on in and enjoy yourself.
Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Lounge with John. Glad to be here with you guys. I hope you all are doing well on this wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. It's Tuesday! Let's get ready to rumble! Oh, wait a minute. We're not doing no wrestling match. My bad. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing fantastic, fabulous, marvelous. Yeah. Wow, it's been a day. It's been a day. But you know what? I love when a day goes good. You know, them days you wake up and you got to deal with, you know, this problem or that problem, but then you're able to solve it. You find a way to resolve the problem. And I do want to thank, because in the beginning there was a misunderstanding between me and a man by the name of the Shadow Man. Big misunderstanding. Some of you might still be confused on that. Those that I talk to outside of the podcast, I'll talk to you about that later. Well, I'll just explain it now. So the first part was me and the Shadow Man. We got things mixed up. We got things confused. And, you know, by his comment from the video that I did, or that I shared, the podcast that I shared, he left a comment, and I took that comment wrong. And I will be the first one to admit that. Now, when I shared the video that I shared that was put out there, you know, I assumed that, you know, this picture was being thrown all over the place. Now, I'm not blaming the person that also did that video, Evil A, because me and him doesn't fight either. Guys, I try not to fight with anybody. But I wasn't, you know, I misunderstood exactly what was going on, evidently. I thought this was a fact of you know, pictures being thrown all over the place and yada, yada, yada. But there was more to it, I guess. And I still don't fully understand all of it. But I said, you know what, I gotta get this straight, because obviously what I thought it wasn't, you know, and that was my own fault, not anybody else's fault, not even the guy who made the video. It was nobody's fault but my own. It was my fault. Okay? Y'all know me, I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong or when I make a mistake, and I admit on that. But anyways, me and the Shadow Man, we had our misunderstandings, but we came to the table. You guys know I love coming to the table, working things out with people. It's what I do. It's who I am. Right? So, the first person that I sit down with was the Shadow Man. And me and him spoke. There was a third party involved that kind of brought it to my attention, and I'm not going to say names because they might not want their name out there, but they helped bring us together. So you know who you are. Thank you. But me and Shadow Man, we got that worked out. Now I had to, you know, now I need to also let people know that the other victim was this W character, right? This dude cracks me the fuck up. I'm not even going to lie. This dude cracked me up. I was just over there watching his live because he... I don't know, you should... Your name should be Freestyle or something like that because, dude, you cracked me up. But anyways, me and W worked it out. You know, I said, look, man, I did this because I thought it was disgusting. Someone was trying to put your picture all over the place. Especially if it was a naked picture. You know, that really just pissed me off, right? So, again, you know, another misunderstanding, I guess. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I still don't know fully what went on there, and I really should have waited and looked into it more before I just jumped the gun. I do that every now and then, and I really need to work on that. Okay, it's one of my not so great qualities, you know. Sometimes I jump the gun, and you know what? We're human, and I'm going to have comments on this. So for you haters, you go ahead and you say what the fuck you want. Okay, say what the fuck you want. You all say some of the dumbest shit. You know, someone called me an old man, or another one saying that I'm a perv, which I'm not. Another one made a statement that, oh, well, you talk to your niece that way. Give me a break, dude. You were disgusting even thinking like that. Completely disgusting. But you know what? Some people are just that way. They have no common sense. But anyways, me and W did work out our differences. Okay? Yeah, he was upset in the beginning. He had a right to be because he thought that I was, you know, putting this stuff out there too, which I wasn't. I did it in a podcast. That's why I did it that way, because it was audio only, and I knew, well, I can't, you know, go and mess up something and get pictures put out there and hurt somebody, or, you know, a picture pop up there. You know, no. So I just did it in a podcast. Much safer that way. Much, much safer. And that's why I do a lot of things in podcasts, because it's safer. Yeah, it's just audio, but with me having not so good vision or eyesight, I don't want to end up sharing a video with something that shouldn't be in that video, you know? So this way I can respond to a video and nothing can be seen. You know what I mean? It's kind of the safer way for me to do things. So I usually do my respond videos or my share videos through the podcast. It's just easier that way. Easier. So again, me and W, we have no problem with each other. And I'm sure there's going to be haters. They're going to run to W and say, oh, W, whoa, whoa. Don't talk to that dude. He's a piece of shit. Or, oh, you don't want to be over there at the lounge. That guy over there, he's a piece of shit. That John, he's a piece of shit. Right? But, just a bunch of people that's talking from word of mouth. That don't mean shit. Doesn't mean shit. They go by, you know, these rumors. And it's all because, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll continue to say it. People started having a problem with me when they seen that I wasn't fighting with Amy. Well, folks, I finally figured out what you can do to fix the problem. I want you to go down to the hardware store or go down to a Lowe's or a Walmart. I want you to buy a 5-gallon bucket. And I want you to take that bucket out in the middle of a field. And I want you to turn that bucket upside down. I want you to sit on the bucket. And I want you to cry me a fucking river. And when you're done, I want you to go back to the hardware store, buy the wood and the steel, and build me a bridge to get across your filthy, disgusting tears. Boo fucking who? People are going to talk. People are going to criticize. People are going to hate. But you know what? My, oh my. You know what makes up for all that? It's all of my supporters. Every single one of my supporters that stand up behind me and say, you know what? You people are wrong. I don't play this card where, oh, poor me. What am I gonna do? Oh, shucks. Give me a break. Yeah, I've had some problems and I've shared it with people. You know, I did the air conditioner thing and people wanted to fucking throw a fit about that I was begging for help for someone to help me get an air conditioner. And you know what? I never did get an air conditioner. Still, as of today, I didn't get one. I'm still using the one that freezes up every other hour, it seems like. And I got rid of that video because I don't want anybody to think that I'm begging. I made that video private because I don't want anybody to think that I'm begging. But I got an air conditioner right here and it freezes up. It's a piece of junk. It don't do hardly anything for my home. But I don't beg for anybody to do anything for me. Okay? So anyways, the main thing, back to the positive things here is I was able to solve 2 problems today in one day. I was able to make peace with 2 people in one day, and dag dang it, that's pretty darn good. And some people might not like me. Some people might think that I'm old looking. Some people might think that I'm a baby. Some people might think that I'm a beggar. Some people might think that I'm a hater. Some people might think that I'm full of drama. But you know what I think? I think your opinion just doesn't matter over here. That's what I think. So, like I said, it's so much easier to get along with people and be friends with people than to be so hateful and rude and disrespectful. And I know that a lot of it comes from those that dislike me. And look, there's some that don't like me that will talk about me on video, and they don't even know me. They don't even know me, but they'll talk about me. But that's okay. Whatever gets them views, whatever. At least I know that I'm part of their popularity. Or they could do like me, and they could meet at the table like I have with other people, and we could work out our differences and go on our own way and stop talking about each other. But I mean, if you're gonna say bad things about me, I got to defend myself. If you're gonna say bad things about one of my supporters, I got to defend my supporters. Because the channel is something that I've came a long ways with. I've worked really hard on. And I will defend those that defend me. I will love those that love me. Hell, I love those that don't love me. And that's okay. But anyways, I'm glad we could work this out today. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Yes, I'm leaving comments open. And you watch how many hate on it. I want y'all to keep an eye on the comments. Keep an eye on the comments. You'll see what I'm talking about. How many people like to hate for no reason or come up with some bullshit reason why, oh, you did this or did that. Give me a break. Save your breath. Save your energy from typing your ridiculous comments. But I know in the end, there's a lot of people that's going to come in and they're going to comment too when you're putting me down for no reason. Right? So, again, Shadow Man, glad we could work out our differences. Glad we could work out our differences. I appreciate both of you. And I hope you guys will come over and hang out at the lounge. And Shadow Man, don't leave YouTube, man. I think, you could do a good thing with that channel you got going there. By just helping other channels come together. You know what I mean? It's a good thing, man. It's a positive thing. It really is. Shout out to all my mods. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to Blue Wings. Shout out to Amber. I love you. All you guys are wonderful. And I'll be talking to you tonight. Make sure you come over to John's Daily Vlog. Come to the hangout tonight. And let's see what we can get into. What do you say? So y'all have a good night. And let's do this. Let's do this. Let's turn up the music volume. And let's close this out with... Let me get to it. Let's end this podcast with the original song that I created for the Lounge.
I don't judge people. I just give my fair opinion. Come on in, Lounge with John. The Lounge is where we talk about everything and anything. Leave out all the drama and all the trouble. Lounge with John. We welcome everybody in the lounge. So come on in, Lounge with John. Come on in, Lounge with John. Everybody's welcome here. Come on in and enjoy yourself.
Welcome back to Lounge with John. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Lounge with John. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/Blind Nation Videos.
And real quick, one more thing to remind you guys about is on our page at the bottom, you will find a donate button. Guys, every single donation that you make, we are super, super thankful, and we can really use the help. So every time that you do help out, no matter if it's $1, $2, it doesn't matter, because every single penny makes a difference. And like I said, without you guys, none of this would be possible. So thank you guys once again so much. And for that said, let's get the next